I think it's 8 o'clock. Yes, it is. Hey guys. I think it takes 30 seconds to get to everyone. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. We are going to be talking all about New York Fashion Week tonight. So I will wait for a few of you guys to pop in. I have all my notes in front of me. I'm actually sitting at my desk and I have my laptop here. So if I'm looking down, that's why. I do like to reference my notes, although I do have most of this in my head. Hey! Can you guys hear me okay? I secretly have a microphone hiding under my hair. So hopefully you guys can hear me. How's everyone doing? So tonight's topic is New York Fashion Week, which is in September. Love my luck. Thank you so much. It's just like a little gray tee from Nordstrom. So tonight we're going to be talking about New York Fashion Week. Hey, Ruthie. And why you should go, what to expect, and some details about timelines, parties, shows, and how SC can help you get to New York Fashion Week. So reasons why you should go. So when New York Fashion Week was way back in the day, it was all, it was an event to basically show the upcoming lines so that buyers could purchase for the future seasons at their retail stores or online boutiques. It's kind of transformed into a media event, and I think that it's very blogger friendly these days. I've been twice now. I've helped women attend New York Fashion Week for 2 seasons now, this past February and a year ago in September. And I'll help more women attend Fashion Week in September, this upcoming September. So if you're nervous and you think you have to have a certain number of followers or you don't know where to start, if you join Style Collective, you will have an entire support team to help you with figuring it all out. This will be my second year of helping women figure it out. So I'm here to tell you that you don't need to have 20 million followers. You can have as little as 500 followers. You just need to have really awesome content so that when a brand checks out your Instagram feed, they see the value of having you attend and take a seat at their show. Okay, so the reasons why you should go is 1, networking. You'll meet other bloggers, you'll meet other brands, you're going to network with PR agencies, you could possibly get a backstage pass to interview a designer. This happened in February. One of the SC girls, she got a backstage pass to interview a designer. She posted her interview, Teen Vogue picked it up, and it went viral. So there are so many reasons you should go to Fashion Week. If you love fashion, you will just feel so inspired and invigorated by all of the runway shows, the presentations. The energy is just insane and it's very contagious. You will become addicted to Fashion Week. The hustle and bustle is crazy, but it is so worth it. What to expect in terms of planning Fashion Week. I have been getting tons of messages and emails, questions about when to start planning Fashion Week. Okay, so the honest truth, Fashion Week is super last minute. Okay, you're gonna be pitching shows maybe 3 weeks tops before Fashion Week begins, because you're not gonna hear back from designers until a week before Fashion Week begins. It is very last minute. So my advice to you is, if you're anxious and you're a type A planner like me, I get it. If you are a planner, pick your dates now, book your flight, and then when the schedule comes out in August, middle of August, beginning of August, probably more middle of August when the schedule comes out, then pitch the shows on the schedule for the dates that you've already picked. Okay, so I'm gonna say that again. If you wanna go to Fashion Week and you wanna start planning now, it's June. You're way ahead of the game, which is cool. That means you're a planner like me, okay? Pick the dates you wanna go. I'm going to be there Thursday through Sunday. And the reason I'm going to be there Thursday through Sunday is because we are planning an SC welcome event. It's a cocktail party mixer on September 7th from 8 to 10 or 9 to 11, something like that, okay? And it'll be in New York. So I'm going to be Thursday to Sunday. If you want to do Friday to Tuesday, I would not recommend going more than 4 days. You'll be really tired and really burned out. It's exhausting. It's hot. It's humid. It's trafficy. You're probably going to miss some of your shows. You're probably going to get to your shows late, and then all the seating will be filled and you probably won't be able to get in. It's really crazy. So pitch as many shows as you can come the middle of August. Fill up your schedule for the days that you want to go, that you pick. You're the one in control. And then get to as many shows as you possibly can. But it is going to be really trafficy. I wouldn't recommend doing more than 3 or 4 shows a day. Although if you are Adrena, which actually I just saw your comment and I was going to say this, you can go to, what did you go to? 26 shows in February or something like that. So it's possible, but she'll tell you right now on chat that it's a little crazy. But I'm sure she had a blast and I loved meeting her. All right, what else to expect? So in terms of SC, there you go, 25. I was off by 1. It was pretty close. So in terms of the help that SC gives you, so starting in July, it's going to be New York Fashion Week in July on SC. Meaning we have a hotel room block with the Lexington, which is right in the middle of everything. It's a great central location. Easy to get to shows and restaurants and tourist spots from the Lexington. It's right in Midtown. And so we have a room block there with 40 rooms because in the poll that I sent earlier this year, there's going to be probably 300 of the SC sisters attending Fashion Week this September, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so we have a room block. I'm going to give you guys the link. And you can get your own room or you can get a roommate. We will help you find a roommate for your hotel room. If we don't need a room, can we attend? Yes, if you are local, you can still come. You can come hang out with all of us. It's no problem. Anyways, so we will help you find your hotel room. We will also get you prepped for planning your pitch. Okay, we have details about that in our New York Fashion Week guide that's on the website. We give you information about how to creep brands, how to find the schedule, the best websites that we use to find schedules, and email contacts. I know that Laura has a really great opt-in on her blog. If you log into the New York Fashion Week page on Style Collective, she posted in the forums that she has a list of 40 brand contacts that she is giving to anyone who signs up for her email newsletter. So you can get that too. All right, and then tips. Plan on emailing at least 60 shows. But again, this is not until the middle of August. You don't want to email shows in July because you're just going to get ignored and you're going to waste your time. Okay, so pick your dates, plan your hotel room, find a roommate, and then we will help you figure out everything during the month of August. So don't freak out. It's really last minute. It's a little stressful, but everything is going to be fine. I'm trying to think if I have any other tips. I'm just looking at my screen here. What else we have? Let me see. I wrote this post last year. Let's see. I have some FAQs here. And if you guys want to ask me some questions now, this would be a really great time to ask questions. So how many followers do you need to have to attend? Doesn't matter. Not a relevant question. You just have to have great content. Plan outfits. Yes, that is very, very true. Plan outfits. Bring flats. Let me see if I can find my little list that I wrote up in my notes. What else do we need? Flats, snacks. You're going to be starving. Nobody has time to eat during Fashion Week. It's freezing. Nobody has time to eat. Let's see, external battery. Okay, your phone is gonna die like 60 times. You're gonna need an external battery. And bring some extra cords for a friend who does not have an external battery. That's what I did last year. Definitely need some kind of bars, Lara bars, whatever, for snacks in your bag. A tote bag, a huge tote bag for carrying all of the freebies that you get from shows. There are gonna be tons of freebies that you'll get. An extra duffel bag. Okay, this is a really good one. Because of all of the freebies, okay, we're talking about New York Fashion Week. We're not talking about boobs. If you want to talk about boobs, you can go to a different Instagram live, but we're talking about New York Fashion Week in here, okay? So if you get lots of swag from the shows, then you're gonna need an extra duffel bag when you go back home. So don't forget to bring your extra duffel bag. You're gonna need some flats because your feet are gonna be killing you. You're gonna need business cards, lots of business cards. I'll show you my business cards. Business cards. You are going to need these. Okay. Activated charcoal because you're going to be drinking lots of wine, and activated charcoal will help remove the toxins. If you want to work out, I like to work out in the hotel gym because that's what I do. So I like to bring jump rope, pull-up bands, and my workout gloves. 2 outfits a day, probably more if you're going to more shows. 2 outfits a day for shows, and then casual clothes and sneakers because you will probably have one day where you can just do the tourist things and go around town. Where did I get my business cards? So my graphic designer, Sonia, she created these for me. On the front is the marble with the Style Collective branding. Thank you. Yeah, September 7th through 15th. And on the back is my personal branding for Annie Spano. So she made them double-sided. Her information is under Hire an Expert on the website if you want to work with her. Or her Instagram username is Sonziboo, SONZIBOO. She's awesome. What else? How do you find shows to pitch to? So there's a website out there called Modem Online that will post the schedule, and it does have contact information. And then again, we share contacts internally in Style Collective with the chat group that we are going to be having. What do you put in your pitch? You want to keep it short and sweet because brands are receiving hundreds, maybe thousands of emails a day. Don't go on and on about how New York Fashion Week is your dream and you can't wait to go because they really don't care, honestly. They want to hear what they're going to get out of the partnership and what you're going to give to them. So you'll give them exposure, you'll write about it on your blog, you'll post about it on your Instagram, you'll share it on your Instagram stories. The website name is called Modem Online. Let me just double check. Yeah, modemonline.com. So they usually post the Fashion Week schedule. And thank you for the podcast love. And then how does Style Collective help you attend New York Fashion Week? So we help you find hotel roommate. We give you a welcome event the first night that you're there on Thursday. We have a relationship with a PR company that will automatically give SC Sisters access to 3 or 4 shows. Last year it was 4. So if you are a newbie, you can come to the shows that SC has a relationship with. You can come to our welcome event. We really like going to the shop style event, which is usually on Saturday, which is a really fun networking event. It's this big, gorgeous open space, and they do hair, nails, makeup, endless champagne, and they have tons of freebies there. So that's really fun to do as well, network with other SC sisters. So any other questions about New York Fashion Week? I'm really excited to meet all of you ladies and see some familiar faces since this will be my 3rd time. But if you have any other questions, I would say the number one thing is don't stress. It's really early and we got you. That's all I gotta say. Yes, Pure Joy Home. Yes, I met her. We did a dream drive event together. That was Liz, right? How can I join? So if you are a boutique, we are launching a brand portal this week so that you can work with the SC Sisters on the website. But let's see, what else are you guys saying? Shows for SC Sisters, are they free? Yes, they are free. Typically shows for New York Fashion Week are free. What do we have to cover? Costs. Oh, good question. Okay, so costs that you have to cover: flight if you're flying in, hotel if you need a hotel room to stay if you're not local, food, Uber, wine. You'll be doing lots of drinking. So for myself, I fly in from up here in New Hampshire, and when I'm down, actually I'll be down in Raleigh because I'm moving at the end of the summer, so I'll be flying in from Raleigh in September. So I typically plan about $1,000 to $1,500 for the 4-day trip, which is an investment, but you make amazing memories and you can meet with brands while you're there. You can work on brand shows if you want to pitch a brand and say, I'd love to help backstage, set up the show, help get the designer set up, be part of the hair and makeup, and be part of the experience and lend a helping hand. You can do that also. That's another great way to get involved. You can get creative with it. Let's see. What day would you recommend going? Yeah, so definitely the 7th is Thursday. I would say no more than 4 days. So I'm doing Thursday to Sunday. But you could do Thursday to Monday if you want to. That would be fine also. SC pays for the events. So we are having a welcome event on Thursday, September 7th, and that will be free for members. But you have to be a member to come to the event. That will be free and sponsored. Yes, hi. I know, I see you. How many outfits per day? I would say 2 to 3 outfits per day. Bring some casuals, bring some sneakers and high heels, bring flats for your bag. All right, so if you don't want to talk about New York Fashion Week, can you leave? Thank you. Just joined SC last week. Welcome. Very excited to have you. If you want to become a member, you can join as a brand starting on Friday. Okay, we are launching a brand portal starting on Friday. All right, ladies. So I think that is everything. If you think of any questions after the fact, you can send a message here on SCDM. And yes, there is a forum on the website under the New York Fashion Week page. And yep, there is a forum. So you guys can chat on there. Do you have to pitch to get into any shows? Yes, everyone has to pitch to get into shows above and beyond the ones that we have a relationship with. So we have a relationship with one PR agency, and they have agreed to let all SC sisters into their shows. But if you want to go to shows other than that, you will have to pitch. Yep. How can we pitch to brands to wear their clothes during Fashion Week? Oh yeah, that's a really unique angle. So you can find non-New York, non-Fashion Week brands. Sorry, I'm fidgeting with my nails. It's like a nervous habit. So you can, yeah, that's a really great idea. Pitch to brands, get them to sponsor your outfits, have them send them to you, and then you can photograph them. And that's a really cool background and story that you can tell about their brand. And that's something unique that you can bring that nobody else can. So that's a really great idea to use that to your advantage for some collaborations that you have coming up. I see a lot of bloggers do collaborations while they're in New York. They partner with hair salons and get their hair done and then promote it while they're there. They partner with, I've seen people, I went to Charming Charlie last year and I saw tons of bloggers there partnering with them and getting all kinds of free clothing. So definitely look up local boutiques, see if they want to partner while you're in town. I know that Julia did an event at M. Gemmi in February and invited all the SC sisters to come shop and drink champagne. So you can definitely do events while you're in New York Fashion Week and do collaborations, like planned collaborations ahead of time. The link to join is in our bio. It's stylecollective.us. All right. Thanks so much, ladies, for tuning in tonight. How do we see which shows SC sisters are allowed to go to? I will have that information in July. That's when the agency is going to let me know. Because like I said, it's very last minute. Everything is super last minute. And then we will have a chat platform on the website so that you guys can all chat with each other and join SC chat rooms on the website. So that's coming too during the New York Fashion Week prep month. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining. I'm going to be doing Instagram Lives on the regular twice a week. I have a team of 2 amazing ladies, Anna and Jessie, who have helped me kick the content into high gear because I just didn't have any time to think about it. So I'm super grateful for them, and we're going to be doing tons of Instagram Lives and tons of engagement so that I have FaceTime with you guys. You can ask me anything, send me messages, send me emails, and we will brainstorm some Instagram Lives and blog posts around what you guys have questions about. So I cannot wait to see you at Fashion Week. If you want to tune in again, we're going to do a little replay on Sunday, and that's for the girls that are out in Europe because SC is in 26 countries, and we got to accommodate all time zones. All right, so have a great night, ladies. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you inside the member dashboard. I will see you on Instagram. I will see you in email, and I will see you on the podcast. It's called Becoming Fearless if you want to check it out. All right, bye, ladies. Mwah.